where I live, it's 10 miles from a station, but folks living there have got some reputation. Take Joe Brown, he was a giddy spark. He was divorced 5 times, so they made him town clerk. But he's an awfully nice fellow to speak to. He's an awfully nice fellow to know. He stole Squire Green's wife one day. For 20 years, he kept her away. Then he gave her the sack till the squire took her back. And you'll admit, he had some cheek too. And next morning he fled with a daughter instead. But he's an awfully nice fellow to speak to. Young Nellie Birch married old Farmer Fletcher. She walked to church. He went on a stretcher. The neighbors all said, poor girl, what a shame. He's 90 if a day, but Nellie said just the same. He's an awfully nice fellow to speak to. He's an awfully nice fellow to know. Although he's got 1 foot in the grave, an old man's darling is never a slave. When they went honeymooning, he was too old for spooning, and his heart was very weak too. When her mother said, Nell, is he nice? She said, well, he's a very nice fellow to speak to. Once in the park, a fellow met Louisa. As it was dark, he started in to squeeze her. She said, stop, somebody's sure to come. So all he did was twiddle with his fingers and thumb, and he was a very nice fellow to speak to. He was a very nice fellow to know. There they sat in silent bliss. All they did was to cuddle and kiss. When the nosy old keeper poked his head through the creeper and said, hey, you've got some cheek too. Why, the chap's deaf and dumb, she said, is he by gum? Well, he's an awfully nice fellow to speak to. Poor Cousin Flo, isn't it a pity? Thought life was slow, so she went to the city. When she returned, most bitterly she wept, and this is what her mother heard her say as she slept. He was such a nice fellow to speak to. He was such a nice fellow to know. He gave me such lovely things, sealskin furs and diamond rings. Then her mother got nervous and said, heaven preserve us, you were once so mild and meek too. Who's the fellow? And Flo said, I really don't know, but he was an awfully nice fellow to speak to.